Okay everybody, welcome to my next review. I promised you a review of the Tiberius Arms T9, so here it is. I'm going to do one. It's only going to be a brief one, it's nothing in depth at the moment. I'll explain why later on. I must say first of all, if it looks like I'm squinting or frowning a lot, it's just because it's quite bright and hot, so that's why. I should have gone and got some sunglasses, but just couldn't be bothered. Right, well, let's show you the T9 first of all. I'll show you it in its box. Give me a second to set up the camera. Set it back a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah, here's the box it comes in. It's partly assembled already. So, what we've got here, it's the main unit with obviously with a scope attached. You know, the magazine system. I assume you already know that magazine fed 8 shots. 12 gram goes into the magazine. Different about the T9 to the T8, obviously you've got a rail on top and it comes with a threaded barrel. Stock attachment. I'll show you the other bits that come with this one. Stock, clips in on the back, out, in, out, in. Simple. Extendable. Ridiculously easy. Even I can do it. Put on front shroud. Don't lose that. Do not lose that. That's simple. Slides on. Like that. This one. Screws into there. I know you've probably already seen this on other reviews, but I'm just going to go over it just for the sake of it. And then you put the barrel on. And tighten it up. There we are. Fully assembled T9. Get that box out of the way, because we don't want that. Bipod. And 5 position. 1 position. 2 position. 3 position. 4 position, and it goes back another one, but the bipod in the way just doesn't work. Okay, let's just leave that like that. How well can you see that on the camera? There you go. We should just about be able to see that. Now, I said I was going to get the T9 Ranger in the last review, and obviously that's the Elite. Because the Elite comes with a scope and the suppressor on the front and the bipod, and yeah, I lied. This one was cooler. I gave in. This one looks a lot better. It's sad really. But where am I? Now what I have got as well, I also got the T9 First Strike conversion kit. And it's installed in there at the moment. It's not fully set up. Set myself up, you don't want to see my chest, it's horrible. It's not fully set up. The whole gun is set up, it's only barely chronoed. I had to go to the site today. I don't have a remote line, so I couldn't use air. I had to use 12 gram sparklets. Just a couple of quick turns to get tuned up to roughly 270, 280. But as we all know, CO2 isn't brilliant. It's not. 12 gram sparklets are not good for trying to chronograph your marker. Not the first time set up. Anybody gets one of these, make sure you've got a friend or a site near you where you can get or borrow a remote line and an air tank, and just use that to set it up. Set up the obviously the velocity. It'd be a lot easier. You'd have to use the hopper attachment, so I've left upstairs, so I can't show you to do it, but it'd just be a lot easier. Use good paint. That's another thing. I was using terrible sight paint. Here we go. I've got one here. I just happened to find it in my pack actually. I didn't think I had any. It's ridiculously squidgy and dimpled and just terrible. Cheap sight paint. Ooh, just doing that's dimpled. I was like a golf ball now. Don't know where that went. Anyway, now I'm not going, because I haven't set this up properly. Like I say, it's only just about shooting the right speed. I'm not going to do an accuracy review on it right now, not for either normal paintballs or for the first strike rounds. I will say I did use a few strike rounds whilst I was up there. I used about four, 6 of them. Stupid, I should know how many I fired, but I don't. No, they're grouping quite well. I wasn't shooting particularly far. Let's say 10 metres at most. Just over the chronograph, and it's the first thing they were hitting. It's in line with the chronograph. They're good grouping. They weren't anywhere near the crosshairs on this thing, but just needs to be set up a bit, that's all. Okay, now let's go into a bit more depth with the marker. Right. See here, let's show you the scope. This is something that a lot of people might not understand why it's on a paintball marker. Well, I will say this: if it's on a normal paint, it's just you find a normal paintball, just put on a red dot. Don't even have one on iron sights at most. But if you're using, I hope you can see me in this. Right, if you're using the first strike rounds, that's when this would probably become useful. It's a 4-power scope. It's got adjusted here for focus. You can adjust it here with a little bit more focus for people with, I think it's for people with short-sightedness or long-sightedness, that type of thing. I'm not sure, because I'm not long-sighted. I've got perfect eyesight apparently. It also comes with a sunshade. It screws on and off. And the reason I've got this on here on my scope, it's 2 reasons. One, it's just a little bit more protection for the lens. I don't know if you can see this. I did play with it today. There's paint all over it, and there's actually a bit of paint on the lens. I need to clean that. This is something you must always do. As soon as you get back, as soon as you finish your gaze game, clean your gun, obviously. Especially when there's optics, clean the optics. I'll put that back on. And the second reason I've got it on as well, I should say. Well, let's face it, I personally think it looks cool. Yeah, I said it. Okay. Anyway, a lot of people think, well, you can't actually sight down a scope on a paintball gun. Yes, you can. Doing it today. I will show you now. I think, yes, I'm straddling the table. Okay. I hope you can see me on this. Now, I'm looking down that, and I've got a perfect sight picture of, well, the side of the marquee. Brilliant. Yep, I can definitely hit that marquee from here, because it's only a foot away from the barrel. I can sight down that carefully all day. I will say, when I was playing, I was getting a little bit flustered doing this. I can't quite line myself up with it. But that's just me being a bit nervous because I haven't played for a year. So, yeah.